All right, let's watch
I
this
feel the
thing.
warmth yet.
The warmth or like the cold air?
No, it's like it's figurative.
Okay.
There's a special warmth that comes around. I guess around Thanksgiving, Black Friday.
Oh no,
I feel the warmth.
I don't feel that warmth.
There's
at
a
all.
warmth that happens. I
There
guess
ain't
because
even-
you're seeing your family, like, you know what?
Yeah,
I don't do the decorations.
Okay.
seeing the family.
I don't do
I
it.
do.
I don't do a tree, and I got a cat. I ain't got no kids, so I'm like, ain't no gifts gonna go under it. Then I
Yeah, we
gotta
get
beat
it,
my
fuck
then I
them
gotta beat
kids,
my
we
cat's
know.
ass every time because he gonna play with the tree. So I ain't doing no tree, no lights.
Isn't there something you could spray on your tree so Bodhi doesn't just like fuck it up? Like, can't you put something? Isn't there something
me-
that cats don't like?
Like
that
a cat
cats won't-
repellent?
You know
To
what
me,
I
I'm
mean?
stressed. That's already stressed me. Why
All
make my
right.
life more
All right.
complicated?
Okay.
So you're doing the tree, okay?
I mean, I
alright.
don't do the tree till like first week of December, but like, I don't know. I feel like this year has taken a toll on all of the like conventional, traditional things that feel normal, like summer cookouts and fucking. You know, the Thanksgiving is gonna be mad awkward this year because nobody's getting
Yeah.
together. You know what I'm saying? And Thanksgiving is usually that's usually my family's shit. Like
True.
we go to the parade every year. My family
Dude, I
comes
haven't been
down.
to a
my mother and I
parade in a
cook. Like, it's just
while.
a whole thing. But this year we're not doing that.
I
this
love
year.
that they're doing all the Black Friday
So-
sales early.
I don't participate in Black Friday. I'm not.
I
I've
do.
never been one of those people.
I mean,
I
I'm
don't
not
do
waiting
Black
out in
Friday.
line. So that,
Why you gotta
here
call
we-
it black?
Here we go.
Oh, here we
Yeah,
go.
yeah, but-
Why you gotta call it black?
Yeah, I haven't been to a
Running
Thanksgiving
around
parade in a
acting
while.
Like idiots for appliances and technology.
Why I gotta risk
That
my
ain't
life?
black.
Why I
Why?
gotta risk
They
my
call
life?
it Black
Yeah.
Friday. Hey,
What-
they
what-
call it Black Friday because it's for black people. There's tons of electronics for cheap, right? For a cheaper price, like half off. That's why they call it Black Friday, right? Right? I mean, you can you can use some logic.
What you want it to be called if it ain't Black Friday?
Call that shit Yellow Cracker Friday.
No,
What?
yo,
Yellow Cracker
Wait,
Friday.
Yellow Cracker Friday?
Yes,
Jesus.
both of them.
Just call it Ritz then.
I was gonna say
Ritz?
that.
Ritz
Friday.
Friday. Ritz
We should
Friday.
I was
call it
just
Ritz
about to say
Friday.
that, too.
We should. Club Cracker. Club Cracker Friday. That's
Or whatever
exactly
they
what it
sell.
is, honestly. It's embarrassing. Like that to me is the worst. Also because I volunteered a couple years in a row, and I during Thanksgiving, just the week of Thanksgiving, and like going to food pantries and stuff like that, and donating stuff that's non-perishable. You know, just
That's cute.
trying to be active in the community,
That's
and then
that's how you get warm.
but participating in that kind of stuff and then watching people trample each other over a fucking PlayStation. And by the way,
Wait,
Here
are
we go.
in there?
I didn't even mean to, but it just crossed my mind. Like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with y'all grown ass men running around losing your minds over a PlayStation 5? A fucking, it's called a PlayStation. Y'all are not that serious.
okay. I can already tell by the framing of this. I'm probably going to agree with the first part of the framing of this. Like, if you losing your mind after a PS5 is not good. All right, if you're a grown man and everything. If you're anyone really, you don't even have to be a grown man. But it's more understandable for a kid to be losing their minds over a PS5 because they don't have the emotional maturity to do so. But I have seen some people on Facebook who talks about how, man, I'm just about ready to start a riot for a PS5. Like there are some crazy people out there, right? But so the first part of the framing of this I can agree with, but I'm pretty sure she's going to not only attack the people who are like, just from the outrage that I've seen so far, she's not going to just attack the fringe people who or men who are losing their minds over PS5. She's going to take it to like everyone who even wants to play a PS5 or people who just play video games in general.
About doing
That's my
nothing else.
prediction.
Y'all haven't been that serious about nothing or committed to nothing else.
I had a conversation with my mother, like literally yesterday, and she's like, I'm not on Facebook, so she always gives me the Facebook updates, and she's like, oh, I to see such and such, he get the a play 5. What?
Play
A play 5. I don't know what it. I guess I reading all he comments because I'm like, was a play 5? And everybody's like, oh, where you get that? Oh, you the man. Oh, you such a great dad. Oh, like she's like going on till she could not grasp the concept of everybody going crazy over PS5.
I can't grasp
Wait,
the concept.
have y'all dated men that were into video games ever?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it might.
How
it
do
might
you
be
not
20s.
know?
I'll be honest with you. Not if I think of the top 10 best dicks I've ever had, they didn't play video games. So I'm convinced video games are for mediocre dicks.
Well, I grew up as a gamer, so it was
I ain't
okay
gonna-
with.
Wait, where's the correlation? Whoa. Okay, so I didn't even know that they were gonna go that route. Like, I'm driving down this road, right? Like, I'm driving with them. I'm like, okay, they're probably gonna say something like, so like my top 10 people who date, like they're addicted to video games. I thought they were gonna go from the addiction angle. Apparently now, apparently we don't like people who play video games just don't fuck better. Like I get like what. What? That's a very weird. That's like an attack. Like this is kind of like it kind of feels like just a random ass attack on like a typical attack on some people's manhood. Like you'll notice that with most things, that if a woman really just want to attack a guy manhood, they're always attack the sex part, like not anything else. Like that's the first thing they attack is, oh, you're probably not good at bed. Well, okay, manhood isn't really even about sex to begin with. Like in the same way that womanhood has nothing to do with sex, right? I mean, it leads up to that, but like there's deeper ways to look at it. But holy shit, I didn't know they were gonna go down that path. Okay, I want to hear this. I want to hear the correlation.
That was
I
quite
just
all right with me.
but
I got
I
excited
don't know
too.
what grown man is spending that much time playing video
There's
games.
a lot of grown men spending a lot of time.
And
on
I
this
don't think that
bullshit.
they're
a lot.
I don't think that you could be a great partner or a great lover
No,
as a grown man spending time playing video games.
If you're like me and you're into gaming, I'll never forget when Ava was born. The new Grand Theft Auto drop with Nico Bellic, and like that was my escape, and that was our bonding time. We playing Grand Theft
Wow.
Auto.
She gets it. Like, hey, listen, she gets it. All right, she already like this woman, darker skinned woman right here, seems to like really get it, right? I think she's trying to defend. I don't know, but what? So like I can already tell. Fuck, I can already tell that this is gonna be one of those things. Like people in general do this a lot, but if they don't know why people do certain things, then they just assume that it's bullshit or it's dumb, and yeah, they kind of just stupefy it. I'll explain that in a second. Like stupefying things, you can stupefy everything that people do, and make everything sound dumb, and it's like. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna do it, and so when they do it, then I'll probably explain. Right?
He was shooting the prostitutes and then stealing
shooting
their
the
money back.
prostitutes.
She was hitting
Stuff
all
like
the
that.
points,
We was
hitting
getting-
homeless people.
we was
She was
getting the
hitting
bag.
all the homeless people. She was.
In
I believe
Broker,
it.
we was fucking shit up
Oh,
in
shit,
Broker
is she
City.
not?
You know what I mean? Like, and you know, between feeding, she's taking a nap. I'm on Vice. Like I'm.
That's
my
fire.
Vice.
That's
yeah.
dope. No, I mean,
How many hours would you spend on that though? Like realistically,
4 to 6.
wow,
a whole work
day?
shift?
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
It's a lot of missions.
right. This is the normal reaction that like people should have. Like you spend 6 hours playing the game. Like yeah, there's a lot of missions. Like there's a lot of stuff to do in the video game. This is like a very normal reaction. So she's alright. She got my seal of approval. Like okay, for now. I don't know if she's gonna walk back her claims or anything, but oh my god, like it doesn't really even matter. Like I think the hours do matter. Like if I try to be generous, like I can understand that you want to limit your hours playing video games, but like from their tone, it feels like the only reason why they're attacking video games is to attack men. That's what it feels like. Because when she mentions that she's played video games, yeah, I play video games for like 6 hours, 4 hours. Now they're kind of like, okay, but how long did you do that for? And this lady in the middle was like, oh yeah, that's dope. I'm like, no. So like it really, really feels. And then like between these two people, with her saying that people who attacking people's manhood or whatever by saying that men who play video games don't fuck, and her who's talking about now video games are dope because it's coming from a woman. I'm pretty sure this attack on video games is just attack on men. It's like someone hurt y'all. All right, you probably was in a relationship with a person who just happened to play video games and he cheated on you or some shit, and now you're taking that out rhetorically. Like, that rhetoric is being taken out on, like, everyone, right? Like, every other guy. Like, you just see every guy who plays video games, like, as a waste of time. Oh my god.
See what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna hold you. I don't want my man coming to me like, man, you won't believe the weapons I got today. No,
It's not even just that. It's not even just that. I'm gonna speak directly to the failed athletes of America.
Uh-oh.
Most of y'all
are complete trash at 2K and Madden, and y'all are dying. Y'all are.
They're better than you. 100%. They're fucking better than you. So what? I'm pretty sure, like, as the way that you're talking about video games, I'm pretty sure you probably tried NBA 20K, and you just couldn't win. And so you just say, "Oh well, y'all trash. Y'all couldn't win in real life." I'm like, yeah, exactly. Would you want us to play, like, watch the sports? Like, would you prefer us to just sit down and watch people play sports instead of playing 2K? Well, okay, whatever.
Literally spending what should be saved in your account because we don't know next time we get a stimulus check. Y'all are spending y'all hard-earned stimulus money.
My money.
On a console, a game console.
My money.
And y'all are trash. Y'all are suck at sports in real life and at the video game. I'm so baffled by
But
that.
living their careers to
again,
the
but we're
games.
better than
Just
you, right? Like, what is this? What is this?
Watch your
I like
high
this
school
trash
tapes.
talking, by the way.
Like, I don't understand. Like, I can't wrap my head around spending $600-700 on a video game console.
I had to explain to my mother it's
Oh, God.
a status thing. I had to explain to her,
Oh,
like,
okay.
you know, it's literally
Status?
like when the new Jordans drop and everybody is like trying to
Kinda.
get it first and be the one to
Kinda.
have it first. Like, it's somewhat of a similar thing with the PS5.
They was talking on Twitter, talking about
That's kind of true. The reason why I say that this is true, and I'm not, by the way, if you do this, I'm not attacking you, all right? But the reason why I say this is true is because there are some people out there who have 720p TVs. 720p TVs, and they're buying a PS5. And that's it. Like, they're not buying a new TV. They're not investing in a new TV. No, like, they're just buying the PS5. They haven't upgraded it to, like, at least 1080p. So, and they are going crazy over, like, getting a PS5. If you have a 720p TV, you should probably invest in better TV. Like, it's kind of, in my mind, I'm gonna kind of, I hope I'm not being like a anime betrayal here, but, like, I don't understand why some people buy a PS5 if they have, like, a 720p TV, and they're not experiencing the full thing. Like, they're not experiencing, like, the full utility or, like, the full features of the PS5 with at least 1080p, let alone 4K. And, like, yeah, like, there are people who like, they're only buying PS5 just because it's very, very, very new, and they want to be one of their boys, their group of boys that have the PS5, so that they can kind of just brag about how they got the new Jordans, got the new PS5, they got the new. And it's exactly the same way with the NBA 2K, by the way, or, like, 2K or Madden. Like, we can agree that Madden and 2K, they're the same game every year. They're shit. It's shit, right? 2K, Madden, same fucking game, dude. And the only reason why they buy the new game is because, yeah, like, I want to be the person who has, oh yeah, I have the new game. I just dropped $60 on this new game, or now it's $80, right? I think it's like either Madden or 2K is $80. But yeah, like, what? Yeah, so, like, it is kind of a status thing, but it's not just because of that. I do acknowledge that some people want the PS5 because they want to play the new Spider-Man game and stuff like that. Yeah.
because a lot of men are asking their women for this game. It's like how we treat bags,
Please?
apparently, they said. Like, damn, men can't want for nothing. But this is something that I guess a lot of men want. So they want their significant others to buy it
Yeah,
for them.
I literally.
So I guess it's the same way we
saw
ask the
my
bags.
friend in his IG stories put his PS5
Exasperated.
in a seatbelt, like wrapped it in a seatbelt, and said,
All right.
I saw that
taking my
too.
child home.
Joke.
Yeah, problematic.
Yes.
That's
That's
problematic.
a joke.
You gotta do better.
It's a joke. Don't do that. It's a joke. Okay. Oh my god, this is like a trendy joke. I mean, of course. I'm sometimes trendy jokes can be cringe a bit, but yeah, I've seen those pictures too of them like strapping in their seatbelt with a PS5 and just being like, "It's my new kid." I mean, this is not the first time, by the way, that we treat objects a little bit like kids or babies, right? Like you have like the cars, if you worked hard on a car or a computer even, like I remember when I first built my computer, or I should say rebuilt my computer, I called it like my kid. I'm like, yeah, I'm fixing my kid up. I'm like doing surgery on my kid. I'm like, as a joke. I mean, come on. But she's like this facial expression right here is like her trying to like she think she has a point. Like this is a face of I see just prove my point.
Better.
Hey, Shane, what's
It's
up?
whack. I just,
I'm so glad.
sorry, Shane. That's dumb. You are so dumb.
You are
for
so
real.
dumb. I'm so glad I got an old man because I feel like when he was
I
growing up,
I
Cool.
think it's hilarious.
I don't think they had video games when he was growing up.
Oh,
So,
no,
don't
you
do
know,
that. I mean,
don't do
that's-
that. He's
you're
not
scared
that
of
old.
Atari.
He's not that old.
Did he have
He's
Atari?
not that
I
old.
mean, he might have had a Sega Genesis because Sega was fire. Don't
What year
forget
was that
Sega
come out?
Genesis or the
What? Make what? No. How can you do that? How can you say Sega was fire, but PS5s? I don't understand what people like. What? Like, what are you saying? Like what? Are video games like just a very childish thing to do, or is it? I don't know. Maybe like in the most generous way I can think of. Maybe she's saying that. I don't even know what she's saying. If her initial point was like what I said in the beginning of the video, if her initial point was okay, people freaking out over video games are like bad, then I can agree. Like if you're freaking out and you're like trapping yourself in, or not trapping yourself, but you're locking yourself in your man cave and like you're just and you tell your wife that I'm gonna be playing the PS5 for 3 months, I'm not gonna come out, don't bother me. Yeah, that's problematic. I would say that's a problem, but like their messaging is a little bit mixed, and I think it's only because this woman right here, the denim shirt here, she plays video games, and every time she puts she has like gives her input on like video games and stuff like that, she walks back a little bit, right? She walks back and be like, "Oh no, I understand." I'm like, "No, I don't know if you do."
At like
Original
90, well, Sega originally came out maybe.
Sega
like
was
late
fire
80s,
though.
but it popped off like
Sega
92,
Genesis was like
94.
92, like 92,
I feel like
93.
he was out when
Game
kids
Boys,
actually went
like we
outside.
had Game Boys. Game Boys were cool. You know what I'm saying? Before
He
they had the
definitely had
little
Nintendo.
thing.
Like that's a given.
I
No,
had
who didn't have
Nintendo.
Nintendo? Everybody had
He had
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
He's almost 20 years
Nintendo
old.
came out in 85.
Now she likes
so
video
yes,
games?
he had
What?
Nintendo.
He definitely had Nintendo.
I'm a gamer, y'all.
He was
I know
he
these
was
things.
he was playing Duck Hunt. He
Yeah,
for sure
yeah.
was playing
I
Duck Hunt.
love Duck Hunt.
She's probably the
I
only
know.
gamer.
Little
She's probably the
dog.
only gamer in this group. Like if someone asks these two if they were gamers, they were probably like, yeah. I mean, no. Well, they would say no, but yeah, I can tell that she's a gamer. Yeah.
I wish we could shoot the dog.
But no,
Shoot the dog?
Okay,
What?
I guess I ain't
What
gonna talk
dog?
much
Oh,
shit
the
about
Duck
y'all
Hunt.
Video gamers.
I was about to say what? Shoot the dog. What? That's funny. Yeah.
I
Like,
understand for some people. I just this
I was gonna say it's funny that sometimes when I'm talking about video games in public as well, and talking about like killing a person in a video game, what I'm talking about in public, I have to be careful to, like, I'm very conscientious of like people around me like looking at me like, what you're fucking killing someone? What? that's just happened with me when I was listening to her like killing a dog. I'm like, wait, from what? Why would you kill a dog?
Craze around this, especially in the climate that the economy's in, the way it's like the people that really have it don't even really have it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like this is what we doing. Come on, man.
Everybody got their vice. Everybody got
We have it. You know what I'm saying? And it's this, especially in the climate that the economy's in, the way it's like the people that really have it don't even really have it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like this is what we doing. Come on, man.
Everybody got their vice. Everybody got their.
I don't even think it's about a vice.
Do y'all think PlayStation didn't read the room? Is that what y'all saying?
No, I don't.
Why
I don't
would
think
they?
It's that. It's capitalism.
Honestly, it's them reading the room and understanding that this is the perfect time because everybody is at home.
Inside.
Sorry,
You good?
Not this gnat.
Not
it's
the
'cause you got
gnat.
the wine.
I almost got it.
You
y'all.
almost got it.
I'm a notorious bug killer. I saw.
We know. We talked about the flies.
It was.
Ooh, they talk about some
Notorious
interesting
VUG?
topics.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's me.
Not notorious.
I might. All right, so I'll be honest. And say that it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. It was a very confusing message for me because I'm actually listening to her points. Like, okay, like what? But like it was more like I feel like it was maybe a little bit lighthearted, but yeah, it didn't seem like that bad. When I was looking on Facebook and people were sharing this video like crazy, I was thinking that she was gonna say some shit like, if you're a man and you play video games, then like you're actually pathetic. Like maybe she's saying that. I don't know. Maybe she's saying that like deep in heart, or she implied it, or anything. Not that I care too much about like what other people think, but it's just kind of wanted to watch that video to see, okay, what the heck this like all this drama was like all about. But it wasn't as bad. It actually was not bad. Like I could get the point of people not like, if you're anyone, if you're an adult, you shouldn't be going crazy over a video game. I can understand people not like the worries and concerns that people have over video games, about the amounts of hours that you put into it. I'm not so sure about like playing video games make your pee-pee smaller or something so that you can't fuck appropriately. But like other than that, like I mean, like, yeah. Hold on a second. Like, am I missing a point here? I just think so. Like, but if I really need to like kind of spell like my position over it, is that it's not really like video games is an entertainment just like anything else, right? It surpasses all of the other entertainment together, like a movies, TV shows, books. Is the best entertainment out there. All right. The impression that I got from watching this video is that these are people who, I don't know, like I'm pretty sure I could convince them to know that, okay, video games isn't actually for like kids or anything. It's like, it's an actual legit form of entertainment. A person, and she was talking about earlier in the video about how, if you play video games like an NBA 2K, and yeah, and you can't play in real life, I mean, you're trash. You're only buying the 2K because you're trash at it, and trash at basketball in real life. And I'm like, what if a person is literally just bad, like, or they have a disability, or they're just not fit to do it, like, whatever. I don't think this was like a serious take. I think she was just kind of talking, like, she was just talking shit. Like, that's the thing that I kind of got the feeling. But I got the feeling, but the impression that I had, back to the impression that I had, that was, this is one of those moments where everyone is like, when you have a large amount of people who is very, very interested in this one thing in media or entertainment, and you are not a part of it, and you kind of feel left out, and so now you're just kind of shaking your head from the outside looking in by saying, yeah, it's not worth it, y'all dumb for even being excited over it. It doesn't really seem to be all that different from when people would, like, while you walk into like a public bathroom and you you stand over the urinal to do your business. A random person walks up from behind you and say, "Hey, I heard you talking about Game of Thrones to your friend, and I just want you to let you know that I've never watched Game of Thrones. I'm not even interested in watching Game of Thrones. I really want you to know that." And as you're like zipping up your pants to see who said that from behind you, you see no one. You just see the door closes as like as a person. So now you have to live with the the fear that there's a person somewhere watching you and eavesdropping on your conversations and people's conversations, so that they can let them know that they don't watch Game of Thrones. All right, that was a bit, but yeah, it just seems to be like one of those people who like there's a very famous thing or legendary thing that people like, and they just don't. It's kind of like there's a term for it. I think Bill Nye, he mentioned this in some episode. I don't know, but yeah, I think it's just everyone likes it except you, and so now you kind of have to say that it's stupid. Because people did the same thing with Game of Thrones. Some people did with Breaking Bad. I know I did. If I'm being honest, I know I did it a little bit with Game of Thrones, like 4 years ago. Where I saw everyone was liking it, and yeah. But it just feels like they just want to let everyone know that they are not phased. Like, they do not care about the PS5. The Sega Genesis was OG. The GTA, that's dope and everything. I mean, yeah, I can't take this seriously. Like, and it's probably best not to take it seriously because, like, hey, it's a podcast and people say some stupid shit, all right? But it's not as bad. I mean, as long as you're doing your thing, like gaming is an art form. It is an art form, I think, from the music to the game design to the storytelling. Like, video games are full of art, and it's just another art form that people intake. There are also competitiveness as well, and social. It's also a social game, because I would wonder also if she would make the argument that she's making towards video games with board games, like, or poker, stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure, yeah. So I don't really believe that she believes that video games are like for whack people. Maybe they're just mad because they're bad. Maybe they tried to play a game of Call of Duty and they got absolutely fucking wrecked by a person using a MP5 or what's another, or they just got quick scoped and they're never fast enough to get good, and so they're just mad because they're bad. That's my take on it. They're just mad because they're bad at video games. That's it. Nothing else to see. There's no other explanation.